Scorpio, what's going on, guys? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-September 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to follow me on my official social medias, all that information is going to be linked down in the description below. So Scorpio, let's get on into it, baby, and let's see what we got going on for your second half of September. What do we got going on for Scorpio's current energies? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-September 2021. What current energies do we have here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-September 2021. Let's go ahead and have a quick look, alright? We got here the Three of Wands, we got here the Ten of Cups, and we got here the Hangman card. So, I definitely feel some challenging energies for you guys in mid-September, especially when it comes towards the feeling of being stuck. I think a lot of you guys here feel stuck on what it is that actually truly emotionally fulfills you, because honestly, tapping into this energy, I kind of feel like you're numb emotionally, okay? And it's like, I'm waiting to feel something. Three of Wands here to the Ten of Cups. I'm waiting to feel like what truly makes me feel like I'm alive, what truly makes me feel like I'm living, what truly makes me happy, right? You want something that makes your heart happy, something that makes your soul happy and your soul thrive. So the energies that I'm picking up on for you guys is like, I feel stuck in this cycle of numbness where there is nothing in my life right now currently fulfilling me on that emotional level, and I'm not sure what to do about it. You know, Three of Wands, I keep waiting for something to change in my life. I keep waiting for something to activate, something to spark, something to fall into alignment with me that makes me happy, that makes me feel good. But as of now, I feel stuck. I feel like there's nothing there at all. So one of the biggest things that I have to say so far is that when you are feeling stuck like this, and when you are in the energy of waiting, what the universe is going to deliver back is more waiting, because what you put into the universe is what you get back. One of the greatest examples I ever heard is that the universe actually never says no, the universe always says yes. So even if you're saying something physically or you're saying something energetically, the universe responds to that with a yes. So if you're waiting for something, the universe is going to say yes, you're waiting. It doesn't mean the universe is going to send something your way, because if you're waiting, all you're getting back is the energy of waiting. If you feel stuck, all you're getting back is yes, you feel stuck. So the universe is very literal. Now, if you were to take action to make something change in your life, the universe can respond to that, right? So ultimately, Scorpio, right now you're feeling stuck, you're feeling a little numb, you're like, I feel like there's nothing out there to fulfill me, there's nothing out there to make me happy. I've been waiting for the day where something can come in and make me happy, but I've been having a rough time. I haven't been seeing any results. Let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Wands right now. Why do we got the Three of Wands showing up here for Scorpio? And what do we got? We got two cards. We got here the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon card. So, you've been going through a very emotional cycle. I definitely feel like this emotional cycle that I'm referring to has to do with you waiting for things to get better, waiting for things to get to a new type of place. You've been waiting for a new beginning, you know? I think that you've been quite emotional, feeling stuck and feeling like nothing makes you happy, because what is that going to make you feel like? It's going to make you sad, right? It's like, if nothing's making me happy, I just feel numb, I feel bored, I feel depressed, I feel unhappy, because there's nothing right now in life that I feel is making me feel alive, making me feel like life is awesome, you know? Let's clarify the Hangman card. Why does Scorpio feel stuck? And you feel stuck because something here ended. Ten of Swords. I think that the cycle of happiness you had in your life you feel is lost, Scorpio. It's like, I had things in my past that did essentially supply happiness in my life. I had things in my past that did supply emotional fulfillment, but now that those things are gone, I feel like I'm left with nothing. So the Ten of Swords could be talking about anything. You know, maybe you lost a partner, you lost a romantic relationship you were once involved in. You know, there could have been a breakup of some sort, and maybe that made you feel like you lost all your happiness. Maybe you lost some sort of job that you really love doing, some sort of friendship that you really cherished, or even some sort of mentality that you used to have, you know? This very well likely could be that, you know, I used to be a positive person, but one day I just woke up and I got caught and trapped in this pessimistic point of view, and I'm not who I used to be. Maybe you feel like you lost yourself, okay? So pretty emotional reading so far, guys, but I'm going to do my best to keep myself grounded and give you the best advice I can give you on a practical level, spiritual level, and see if we can navigate through these energies for the second half of your September. So, let's see what Scorpio can do in mid-September to make this situation a whole lot better for themselves. What can Scorpio do? We got here the Nine of Wands, we got here the Two of Swords, we got here the Page of Cups, and we got here the Fool card. First things first, you can choose to open up a lot more, Scorpio. Instead of being in the Nine of Wands energy and holding back how you really feel, maybe it's time to set into your emotions and let yourself feel what's actually going on. So instead of being numb, Scorpio, I want you guys to embrace what you're feeling emotionally throughout the rest of your September. Now, what I mean by this is that if you are upset, that you feel like nothing's going your way right now, let yourself be upset about that. If you're upset about something you lost, let yourself feel that grief, let yourself feel that pain. Because the thing about healing is that it requires feeling. Feeling is essentially healing. And the more that you do not allow yourself to feel, the more that you keep yourself in that place of stagnancy and that energy of feeling stuck. So first and foremost, give yourself some time in mid-September to feel exactly what you're going through, what's bothering you, and throughout that process, you will end up processing your emotions, and therefore they're not going to hurt you as much as they used to, because when you tap into the energy of just letting yourself feel it, you naturally release it that way. Now, we also have here the Page of Cups, and we have here the Fool card. Something to do about this situation in mid-September is to take up more offers with that Page of Cups and Fool card, take a lot more risks into play. See, if you want emotional fulfillment in your life, you're going to have to be willing to take action to find out what fulfills you. So right now, currently, Scorpio, if you feel like there's nothing out there that's making you happy, don't wait for something to appear on your doorstep that automatically makes you happy, because that's not going to happen. Start having experiences. Start going out into the world and doing random things. The greatest thing about finding something that you love, or finding something that is going to end up being something that's your passion, so on and so forth, is by having experiences in this world. For example, nobody just naturally knows what their hobby is. They have to do it first in order to, call it a hobby. Nobody knows what their dream career is unless they actually invest into it and figure out if they like it or not. So you got to start living your life right now, because the truth is, Scorpio, is that the only reason you're stuck is because you are keeping yourself stuck. It's that energy of believing there's nothing out there that can make me happy, there's nothing out there that's fulfilling to me, and it's that energy of waiting for something to appear on your doorstep. That's not going to happen. It's going to happen by you taking action. By you taking action, you'll figure out what you love. By taking action, you'll meet great people. By taking action, you'll find things that fulfill you emotionally. So in order to do this, you're really getting called to action here in mid-September 2021. Let's talk about why Scorpio feels so stuck and so stagnant, though. I really want to get into that for a little bit to get some more clarity. Why is Scorpio feeling so stuck and so stagnant, and that nothing can fulfill them? We got here the Six of Pentacles, we got here the Ace of Swords, and we got here the Lovers. I do think for a good amount of you Scorpios, this does have to do with a breakup for a few, right? The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, there was a split up here between you and another person, so you've experienced a great loss of somebody who is important in your life. The thing is, though, is that when we rely our happiness on other people, at the end of the day, that happiness is only temporary. Remember that everything outside of ourselves that potentially makes us happy is going to be temporary. Even happiness itself is a very temporary feeling. What you're searching for is the feeling of contentment. And in order to get there, you have to find contentment with yourself. Because if you try to find that through things that are external to you, it's only going to be temporary. So Scorpio, I think that what kind of led you to this place was you had something that really, really kept your attention, that really kept you happy, that put you in a good place, but you relied on that instead of relying on yourself. And once that was lost, you felt like there was nothing that could make you happy anymore, because nothing can compare to whatever it is you had that you lost. So if you lost a relationship, you feel like nothing can compare to that person. And because nothing can compare to that person, everything around you is just not fulfilling to you. The truth is that there's a lot of fulfilling things around you. It's just kind of like the way you're looking at it, For example, Scorpio, if you go out on a walk, I'm sure you can find a pleasant time to go out and go on a good walk and see the sunshine and enjoy that. I'm sure you can watch a really awesome movie and be fulfilled by watching that movie. You can go out to the mall and get some really cool clothes and find some peace in that, There's things you can do on a daily basis that you can find happiness in and fulfillment in, but I think that right now you're having the comparison of emotional fulfillment to something that was really important to you that you lost. And because nothing can top that, you feel like you're never going to find happiness again. I think that the universe right now is trying to signal to you, Scorpio, the happiness you seek, the contentment you seek, it's already within you. You have to be willing to activate it. Now, how does one activate happiness within themselves? Well, you have to be willing to be proud of who you are. You have to be willing to love who you are. You have to be willing to look at life in a much more positive way instead of looking at it in a negative way. You have to accept your losses and know that there's more to gain out there. You know, for example, whatever you lost here, Ten of Swords, whatever cycle came to an ending in your life, if you continue to put that cycle on a pedestal, you're always going to look at everything as less than what it is you had. The truth is that there's abundance in everything. There's good moments in everything, you know? There's good moments in your daily life. But your perception of what you're experiencing plays a really big role into what your mood is. So Scorpios, you placed a lot of importance on someone. And I think that you kind of did rely on them a little bit because they made you feel good. They made you happy. They brought in a lot for you. And as soon as you lost them, you felt like there was nothing in your life that could ever make you feel that happy again. You felt like there was nothing in your life that could ever make you feel emotionally fulfilled again. And the first thing that you did was you placed something outside of yourself on a pedestal. And that immediately is what caused you to constantly feel like no matter how much work you put in to your own life, you're not going to get back what it is you wanted because you placed someone or something on a pedestal. So, in mid-September 2021, I think this is about pulling back, Scorpio, and realizing that your sense of perception is really what's going to create your reality. If you want emotional fulfillment, if you want happiness in your life, not only do you have to take action, but you have to change the way that you look at things. For example, if you keep looking at what you lost as the best thing you're ever going to have, you're never going to open up your eyes to the better experiences that the universe will be sending your way. The truth is that we may have experiences in our lives that we think will be the best thing we'll ever experience, but believe it or not, anytime there's an ending, there's always a better beginning ahead. And if we don't open up our eyes to that, we're going to miss that beginning entirely. It's going to go right over our heads. So Scorpio, I think that's what's happening right now. Seven of Swords. Without even you realizing it, you're in a position of self-deception. You're kind of blowing away the even more amazing things that can come your way right now because you're so caught up on what it is you've lost. So if you continue to be caught up on what it is you've lost, you're never going to open up your eyes to the beautiful things you're about to gain. You're not going to open up your eyes to what's in front of you right now. Alright, let's take a look here and see what's coming in for Scorpio during their mid-September 2021. What's coming in here for Scorpio? We got here the Page of Wands, we got here the Ace of Cups, and we got here the Five of Cups and Queen of Cups. So, Scorpio, just saying, for those of you that are dealing with a love-related situation, you may actually end up falling for someone brand new or coming into alignment with somebody brand new that you can fall in love with. The thing is, though, Scorpio, is that you're still focused on what it is you've lost rather than what it is you can gain moving forward, okay? So I think that's kind of the main point of the reading. If you are stuck or feeling stuck, and if you're feeling stagnant, it's because you're still holding on to something that was meant to be let go of. So as far as what I could see for your reading, guys, so far, I think that it started off with this energy of, I feel like nothing can fulfill me, I feel like nothing can make me happy. It was an energy of numbness. And then it kind of pointed to why you felt that way. It's because you have suffered some loss, some big loss in your life, and you feel like no matter what I do, I feel like nothing can compare to what it is I had. And essentially, you're blinding your own self from what you can gain. Because remember, guys, anytime there's a loss, there's always something bigger to gain there. So the universe is trying to direct your perception. You know, your perception right now is still tuned in on what it is you've lost. But the universe is trying to point your perception in the direction of what it is you're gaining right now. Because if you were to take action to be more present in your life right now, Scorpio, if you were to take action to go out every day and do things that would sparkle just a little bit of joy in your life, if you would go out to take action to just see the beauty in things that are surrounding you, you would notice such a difference in your life. You would notice such a difference in this situation. So the universe is trying to call you to become more aware to the beautiful things that are in your life already, the things that are actually fulfilling in your life, and also to take action to figure out what does fulfill you too. You know, the best thing about being here is having experiences. I believe in reincarnation, but I believe the point that we come to this world anyways is to have experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So the more experiences we have, the more we figure out what we like and what we love and what fulfills us and what doesn't. So Scorpio, this second half of September is a time for you to get out there, explore, and change your mindset. Start looking at things in a more positive way. Start seeing the beauty in things, Scorpio. Start seeing the beauty in yourself. Start seeing the fulfillment in things, because there's fulfillment in everything. You just got to know where to look. Allow yourself to start taking up more opportunities and doing new things that you may actually find you really love and enjoy. Stop focusing on what it is you've lost and start paying attention onto what it is that you can gain, because there's always something better that comes after a loss. All right? Let's take a look here at the overall outcome for Scorpio throughout their mid-September 2021. What is going to be their overall outcome, please? And what do we got? We got here the King of Cups, okay? I want to pull one more card, and we also have here the Emperor. Not the Empress, excuse me, the Emperor, okay? So, the King of Cups and the Emperor. Basically, Scorpio, with this outcome being present, you have to make a choice. You know, are you going to choose to place the individuals that you love and care for, or more so, the things outside of yourself that you love and care for? Are you going to continue to place those things on a pedestal? Or are you going to take a step back and recognize that you make your own happiness? You make your own emotional fulfillment. It's this energy of, am I going to put things outside of myself on a pedestal and call that happiness, or am I going to find happiness within myself? It's this battle and this challenge that I think that the universe is trying to get you to see. The universe is saying you don't need things to come into your life in order to magically make you happy and magically make you fulfilled. If you want that in your life, it's the way you look at your everyday life. It's the way you look at yourself. It's the way you look at situations. It's your perception, Scorpio, is what the universe wants to tell you, okay? So yeah, and I think it's really true. When it comes towards making your own happiness or being happy with yourself or finding self-fulfillment in your life, it's going to be the way you look at situations. It's going to be your perception. You know, you can constantly feel like things outside of yourself is what's going to bring you joy, but the truth is, it's going to be how you look at the world and how you look at things in your life that brings you joy. So, the Emperor card here. Are you going to go within, or the King of Cups? Are you going to put other things on a pedestal? Are you going to focus on what's outside of you and use that as a source of fulfillment? Or are you going to focus on the way you can look at things from within yourself and find fulfillment in that? You know? So hopefully that wasn't confusing, guys, because I felt like I could have explained that last part of the message so much better. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to hit me with a message below, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. But that's the energy that I see here for you, Scorpio. I think what it really all comes down to is a change of self-perception throughout the second half of your September. And once you do that and you take more action in your life, you're not going to be feeling stuck anymore. You're not going to be feeling stagnant. You're not going to be feeling numb. And most importantly, you're going to start finding emotional fulfillment again, because you're no longer comparing your fulfillment to something that you lost. You're recognizing anytime there's a loss, there's always more to gain. Alright, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. I hope this message helped. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, once again, feel free to hit me in the comment section below. I will get back to you. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Much love, Scorpio, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.